On this episode...
She looks close, doesn't she? That's the thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I think she should have had the foal a couple of days ago. Thinking maybe she's getting a bit tense and might be things not as they should be.
The thing about a normal foaling is, if she does go and it's in a bad position, things are going to go bad, and they're going to go bad very quickly. Come on, let's go. Let's go, mate.
But first...
Where was he stuck about?
So,
oh, right, yeah. Woody's been hanging at the window by his back legs. Poor Woody, he's in so much pain. If we can't manage to get more blood back to Woody's heart, his whole circulation's going to collapse. I hate to say it, if that happens, he just won't make it. It's not a call you get every day. We've just been called out to a dog that's been stuck in a fence. Now, it's apparently been there for a little while. Police rescue are at the scene, just trying to get it out.
So he's trying to jump through these things here.
Yep.
He's made a mess, that's all his blood. He's been hanging there for a while.
Do we know who this is?
This is Woody.
Woody, okay. This is incredible. Woody's been hanging at the window by his back legs. To me, it looks like he's tried to escape and actually got stuck by his back legs. Now, if the police didn't arrive when they did, Woody'd be dead. So front way's out.
Yeah, front way, yeah.
Where was he stuck about?
So, Stephen's on here.
Oh, right, yeah. I'll get to those in a second. I just want to check out the front half here. In Woody's desperation to get out that window, he's worn down pretty much his entire dew claw. And that's where all that blood's come from. But to do that sort of damage, he must have been hanging there for hours. Oh, Woody, what have you done to yourself, buddy? He may have other internal injuries as well, which we don't know about yet. I really hope this works, because if we can't manage to get more blood back to Woody's heart, his whole circulation's going to collapse. I hate to say it, if that happens, he just won't make it.
So, when we found him, he was actually hanging completely out of the window by his hind legs. Police rescues actually had to cut the bars out, and he's been like this the whole time since we've been here.
To see Woody like that is just horrendous. I'm absolutely in shock and horrified. I don't know what's going to happen. I just don't know what's going to happen.
Just having trouble getting his circulation kick-started, which is often a result of pretty severe trauma. But also, I imagine he's been hanging upside down for quite a while too. So I'm just going to keep on examining him and just see if we can identify any serious life-threatening.
So his legs are okay?
Well, his left foreleg is a bit stiff.
Oh, no, that's he got hit by a car 2 years ago.
That explains that.
He lost the nerve got ripped out of the socket. So
he's got a radial paralysis there. Okay, all right. I'm glad I know that. No one had me worried.
Shannon's telling me this story about how Woody lost the use of his leg 2 years ago in a car accident. And I'm here thinking, how much bad luck can one dog have? But I'm just hoping Woody's got enough strength to pull himself through this time too.
yeah, okay.
My biggest concern at the moment is just the fact his heart rate's quite high, but his actual heartbeat is very weak. So his circulation has been put under a lot of stress by hanging out the window, and that explains why he is so flat and lying around there.
I've never seen him like this.
Yeah.
Even when he was hit by the car, he dragged himself. He was up straight away.
Yeah. Do you mind if we roll him over? I just want to once again just change the circulation. If you can just comfort him there, or just roll him here.
Well,
there we go, mate.
Seeing Woody here like this, not moving, all I can think of my kids is just how horrified they'll be if we lost him. I just hope that he's okay.
Obviously he's been caught there as well.
Both legs stuck down on body bars.
Yeah. So that bar's gone right across where his kneecap is.
Yeah.
Just checking for internal bleeding. That's fine. Now, we can get a lot of idea about their level of awareness and their level of consciousness and if there's been any brain damage.
by shining a light in the eye. Now, we are getting some constriction there, which is good. Now, that's showing that he is at least detecting light. Okay, I just want to check his men response as well. So it looks a bit strange, but I just want to basically make some movements towards his eyes and just check that he's responding to them. Okay, that's good. He is detecting that. So he's not only making out light, he's also making out shapes and movement, which is good. All right, okay, that's good. So he's starting to lift his head a little bit there.
Okay.
Do you normally a good guard dog?
No, not at all. He's not a guard dog animal. He's just he's a lap dog.
Big lap dog. Glad it's not my lap.
Yeah. He's part of the family. He sleeps with us, and I mean we all love him. I mean it would be horrific if we'd lost him, or if we lose him. Actually, if we lose him at all, it'd be horrendous.
I want to do two things. I want to give him some pain relief. There's obviously a bit of discomfort, but secondly, I wouldn't mind giving him some fluids as well.
You want to take him to the...
I'll actually give him some now. Okay. Yeah, I just don't really want to waste 10 or 15 minutes getting back to the clinic when we can do it right now. I've got everything with me. Okay. Are you going to be okay to hold up a vein? You just need to hold his leg and I can run the fluids in there?
Yep.
Is that all right?
Yep.
Great. So just to counter that dehydration, we're going to run this bag of fluids into his circulation, not too quickly, otherwise we might overwhelm it again. If we can just hold this leg out, I just need you to basically put your thumb there.
Okay.
That's great. Perfect. Okay. You can release your thumb there.
Yep.
I'm just going to run this in just at a fairly slow rate initially. If you just give him a bit of a pat, it's probably going to feel a little bit cold going in.
Okay. All right. Good. Good stuff.
Can I get you to hold that for me? Is that all right? Yeah. Thanks. I'm going to give him some pain relief as well. You can see he's got some pretty deep cuts into his hindquarters there. So this is similar to a morphine. Right. So I'm just going to put this in slowly here. I'll just slow that fluid rate down a little bit. And just with his system so fragile at the moment, I don't really want to overwhelm him with too many drugs.
Yeah.
It's a bit of a juggling act. Okay, thanks. At this stage, the plan is to take him back to the vets. I really need to check out whether he's fractured those femurs or dislocated his hips. He's obviously been hanging there for quite a while, so anything's possible.
Yeah, okay.
How about this? I'll try and carry him. If you can just hold that up for me.
Yep.
And I just need to keep that above the level of his vein there. Come on, mate. It's around. He's just got some bruising around his hips, and the thing about this movement is, sorry mate, that is sore. There you go, buddy. Right, okay, if you just come with me. Poor Woody, he's in so much pain. I'm carrying him to the car, and all I'm thinking is, just hang on, mate, just hang on. Just hang on long enough that we can get back to the clinic and work it out from there. It's all right, mate. It's okay. Been through a lot, mate, I know. Straight up on that table there. Oh, well done, Woody. Hey mate, look where you are, huh? Okay. So where we're at right now is
Circulation seems to have stabilised. I've still got concerns. This is obviously a major area that we've got to worry about. We just don't know what he's actually done to himself when he's been wriggling to try and squeeze himself out. So let's X-ray him, let's see where he's at with that. X-ray. Just need to roll him over, yeah. You're doing well, mate, you're doing well. There we go, good stuff. The reason I'm taking so many X-rays is that I need to be absolutely sure that Woody's okay. A normal dog might be able to handle the long-term effects of a broken leg or dislocated hips, but Woody's only got 3 legs. He can't afford to lose any more mobility. If the results of these X-rays are bad, you'd have to question his quality of life.
No,
Your dog's lucky.
nothing.
So there are his hips, that's
Yeah.
his spine coming down, his
Yeah.
pelvis. There are his femurs, so his legs go into his hips there.
Yeah,
So that the window caught him here
yeah,
and here.
yeah.
His hips are in place. No fractures of the femurs. His kneecaps are sitting perfectly.
You're very lucky.
I'm not really sure how he's done it, but we go through to his femurs. You can see that the long bones here are nice and straight. No deviations. On the other side, same thing.
Very good stuff. That's fantastic. Brilliant. Good sore you're going to be though, aren't you?
Alright, let's move on through.
You're very lucky.
Alright, well let's put a drip in. Let's give him some more drugs, make him feel a bit better. And get him used to the idea of not being at home tonight, huh? He has little bursts of energy, but then you can see he's
A
still...
little bit anxious now.
Yeah. I know it seems strange we're only just getting to this now. That is what caused all that blood on the wall.
Yeah, yeah.
So he's ripped that just through the struggle of trying to free himself from those windows.
Yeah.
But if we just clean it up with some antiseptic, that's going to be fine. Stings, isn't it?
Okay, all right. Yeah.
We'll give him a shot of antibiotics as well. That's pretty much all the treatment we're going to do tonight. I'm pretty comfortable that he's stable, but over the next few hours we're going to be monitoring him for any sign of arrhythmias, which might indicate that potassium, which is one of those toxins that's produced by these sort of injuries, make sure that doesn't hit his heart and cause any sort of problems. Okay. That's all I want.
All right, Woody. I'll see you in the morning. I'll speak to you later.
Yeah, no worries. My pleasure, mate.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I guess it's only now when you get a chance to actually breathe that you realise just what Woody's been through tonight. I mean, he must have just been so close to death when that neighbour saw him, and thank God they did, and they made the call, and we got him out. You rest up, Woody. Okay, mate? A tough night. He's still got a fight in his hands, but he's fought before, and so look, fingers crossed he's going to make it through. See these bars here? A bit of a tip. You don't fit through those, right? Woody? What's going on, buddy? What are you doing? Wanna go home? What do you reckon? Okay, let's see how you walk. You walk? Woody! Woody looks so much better this morning. He's up on his feet, 3 of them, but he's moving around really, really well. Now, considering yesterday he spent 2 hours hanging upside down out of a window, his progress is just remarkable. Can you get in here? Simple as that. Of course you can jump into the car. You can jump out a window as well. All right, we'll strap you in. Woody, you might just recognise this place. Where'd he go? You okay? Nothing stops him. Nothing stops him. Come on. Ready?
I think someone's waiting for you, Woody. Look who it is.
Look at you.
There you go.
How you going?
Bit of a difference, huh?
Hey, feel better?
He's happy, isn't he? Yeah, you're whipping mean it, buddy. Whipping mean.
It's unbelievable. He's a totally different dog to yesterday. Oh, we're so relieved. It's awesome.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Different dog to last night. Eh?
Incredible, isn't it? Yeah, so plenty of anti-inflammatories and antibiotics. Couldn't do anything about this leg, unfortunately. We tried.
Happy now.
He is.
Good boy. Oh, it's just relief and joy. You can see he's just like he's a puppy again. It's a tremendous relief. It's fantastic.
It's so good to finally see Woody running around on those 3 legs, almost as if nothing ever happened. It was touch and go there for a while, but in a way, his spirit got him into this, but it's also what got him out of it as well.
Come on.
Go, Woody!
You're very lucky again. Very lucky.
No more daredevil tricks, all right? Just had a call from some friends of mine on the outskirts of Sydney. Now, they've got a horse they're really worried about. She was meant to give birth a few days ago. She looks like she's about to go. She just hasn't gone. Now, the foal mightn't be alive, or it could be a breech birth. In that case, she's going to need major attention, and soon. Hey Rachel.
Yeah, hi Chris, how's it going? Thanks
All
for
right.
coming.
That's all right. Where is she?
She's just down here in the paddock, and I mean she's had 2 foals previously, and they've all been fine. But
She's just taking her time, is she?
I think so. I'm hoping so. But she's been sort of pacing for a few days
See her
up and
now.
down the fence line.
Yep.
And she's sort of been showing that she's ready to foal, but there's been no action, so
Okay.
to speak. And I'm just getting a little bit nervous. Harriet's very important to me. She's one of my main brood mares.
All right, let's get in there.
I'm just so glad Chris is here now. I'm just a little bit concerned about the mare. She's sort of been presenting ready to foal for quite a long time, and I just don't want anything to be wrong with the baby, and I certainly don't want anything to go wrong with the mare. There's been a lot of pacing for sure, and she's looking a bit uncomfortable.
She looks close, doesn't she? That's the thing.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I think she should have had the foal a couple of days ago. Thinking maybe she's getting a bit tense, it might be things not as they should be.
Yep. And obviously the waters haven't broken just yet.
I haven't seen the waters break, no. We've been monitoring her quite a lot, and we haven't seen any evidence yet. Yeah, sure.
I guess the thing is she's so distressed, I don't want to rush in there and cause any more distress, because if that foal suddenly starts coming and she's panicking,
Yeah,
then we could have a bigger issue, because I mean, if it comes out while she's getting up and down, while she's running away, then
yeah, I
it's
don't want a
getting
broken leg or something.
exactly.
So anyway, I thought I'd better see what your thoughts are on this
Yeah.
one. I've had a bit of experience, but every mare is different and every foaling is different, you know, and 90% of the time I'm sure everything's fine, but the danger of the breech birth is quite high for both mother and baby, and because we've been a little bit concerned about Harriet, we wanted to make sure that the vet's been on standby and hopefully avoid any sort of unnecessary complications.
I think right now we just got to sit back and just watch her for just a little while,
Yep,
and then the moment she starts to go, we can move in.
okay,
But I don't want to be the cause of another problem.
yep,
Obviously something's not quite right, but if we rush in, we're going to cause more issues.
okay.
Easy girl, easy girl. Guess the worry is if I get too close, then I just don't really want to freak her out here. The foal is that close. If I approach her as that foal's starting to come out and she runs, she's basically going to trample the foal and do some really serious damage, if not kill it. We've just got to keep our safe distance until she's comfortable, until she's ready. And when she's ready, she'll lie down and she'll go in a real hurry. We've just got to be ready for that moment. Easy girl, easy girl. Easy girl. Just calm down, come on. It's all right. It's all right. Are you close, girl? I can tell now, just looking at her, that that placenta's still intact. When that bag does break, the waters rush out. Once this foal starts to come out, the first thing I'm looking for are feet, because the feet are going to tell me if this is a breech position or not. If the feet are front feet, and if they're the right way up, coming out like that, then we're fine. If they're back feet, it's bad news. Calm down. Harriet, ease up, ease up. That's it, girl. Calm down. Looking at Harriet, Rachel's spot on. There's no reason why Harriet hasn't foaled yet. She looks ready. She looks like she wants to give birth, but she's just not. And why that's happening, well, I guess we're going to find out. The thing about a normal foaling is it happens so quickly. They'll lie down and they'll just push it out. If she does go and it's in a bad position, things are going to go bad, and they're going to go bad very quickly. So now this is a perfect scenario. She's down and we're seeing feet and a head, but she's had a really long labour. She's going to need a hand. So I've got to get in there right now. Go on. Let's go. Let's go, Larry. Come on, that's it, go. As a vet, you're very aware you're in a very privileged space. Hello, welcome. You didn't expect us. Was that for a welcome? Yeah. You're in the mother's personal space and you're handling her foal very closely. You've always got to be aware of the fact that she's huge, she's powerful, and she's hormonal. And she could really kick out at any time. You've always got to keep one eye on her. How you doing? Nice and clear.
You got a girl.
Little girl.
Yep.
Little filly. Well done, Harriet.
I thought we had a little boy.
Girls can keep you waiting too. Hey, you love the little thing, aren't you?
You got a girl. Girl is good.
It's great.
Yeah, I'm ecstatic. The foal's healthy, mum's healthy, and yeah, now we just have to pick the name.
Obviously, Rach, it'd be good if she was to stand up in the next 15 minutes or so.
Yeah.
And she's got a good bag there, so hopefully she'll get some of that colostrum pretty quickly, all the antibodies she needs.
Yes.
And also the strength and the protein to get it growing up nice and quickly.
Exactly. And that first drink, is so important for them. Those front legs up and out.
It's amazing, isn't it? Straight away.
Mum's trying to wake her up. It's all right. Come on.
Yeah.
Encourage her to stand up.
Here we go. It's incredible. They're just a bit too long for you, aren't they, girl, huh? Don't really know what to do with it. Someone gave you stilts instead of legs, didn't they? And that's all stimulation. It's really trying to wake her up and really get her moving. That's the result you're after. It's the only result you're after. She's on the ground. She's so lively. Mum's happy. I'm happy. Rachel's happy. It's pretty hard to beat. So far, our little filly here is ticking all the boxes in terms of health. She's got nice straight legs. She's lively. She's just so lively. Already looking to stand up. The moment she came out and the membranes cleared off her face, I was amazed. She almost looked at me as if, you know, wasn't expecting you. And then was like eyes open and legs outstretched. Just, I mean, look at this. She's already trying to stand up. It's, all you can do is just sit back and be in awe of the whole thing. You hear these little groans, little grunts, and the foal makes these little sounds as well. That bonding process is something that I always look at, and it puts a smile on your face. It's just this very gentle connection that they have, and that's only going to build over the next few days, weeks and years. I'm really happy with how our filly looks, but the problem is Harriet right now is dripping colostrum out of her udder. She only has a certain amount of that, and that's so rich with antibodies and the proteins and the fats that our little girl needs here. If she doesn't stand up quickly, all that's basically going to run into the ground and be wasted, and she's going to miss out on the most crucial thing she needs right now. So get up, come on. Time's getting a little bit on here, so what I'm going to do is actually position this leg here just to give a little filly a chance at standing up soon and really get that colostrum super quickly. You can just see even just a few efforts of trying to stand up really exhaust her quickly. So if we can just legs in the right place, she stands a better chance of actually taking those first really crucial steps. back left just doesn't really want to come around and get underneath her. It's really a two-step process. The front one's support and the back one's sort of prop up as she gets up. Oh, so close. I reckon you'll get it this time, girl. I reckon you'll get it. Give it another go. Here we go. Hey, look at you. Hey, well done. The tricky thing is there are no road signs to direct her to where the milk is, but you'll watch Mum will nudge her, and she'll almost instinctively know where to go as well. She's just got to get that colostrum, and she's making slow progress, but she's getting there. She knows it's somewhere around there, somewhere, and we're away. There you go. And she's never been told to do that. She's never seen that done before, yet she knew the moment she got to her feet, that's where she had to go, that's what she had to do. Mum's pretty happy about it. I'm gonna say so am I.
Very, very relieved that Chris was here to help. Just having the vets right there when the action's happening takes the worry off my mind and places it on theirs, I guess. And you know, to have the professionals here is always a really, really big bonus.
So really from here, I'd just let the two of them bond. I've really done my bit, and Harriet's got the rest of the job on her hands. And this is a critical time for them. They'll rest now. They've obviously had a pretty big night. And then they'll have a few little drinking sessions in between, but tomorrow is when they get to see each other in the daylight and really start to form that mother-foal bond, and it'll be pretty special to see. After all the rushing to get here, then the physical element of actually getting that foal out and then getting the foal to drink, it's actually nice just to sit back and take a breath, because it all just moves so quickly. It's not until you actually have these moments you realise what's just happened. It's great. Good night, Harriet. Good night, little girl. You can do a bit of that yourself, all right? Well done, both of you. See you in the morning.
I'm so happy. Everything has ended up really well. Foal's beautiful. We've named her Iris, and both mum and baby are in exceptional health. So it couldn't have been better at the end of the day.
If you guys loved that video, great. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel below. That way.